Okay, looks like it's going to be a triple upload today. We have got this video going up for Helldivers 2, and we have got loads of things going on inside of the scene with a new support patch just being issued. We have got an announcement coming from the CEO of Arrowhead with regards to units sold. And we are going to take a look at some other stuff, including some Reddit posts and some stuff coming from Evil Bossy. An interesting one indeed, so we're going to dive straight in. If you haven't already, smash the beautiful blue thumbs up and subscribe with post notifications turned on. It'd be greatly appreciated. Hit a comment in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts on the stuff going on, and let's get some conversations going. Nonetheless, let's see what we've got going on inside of Helldivers today. So starting off, we have got this post going up literally about an hour ago from recording, and this states right here, support incoming. We've issued a patch for players to address crashes and other general fixes, and when we dive on into the patch, it is quite an interesting one and some things that you guys may well be happy of. Some fixes include a crash triggered when the host left after a player hot joined, occasional crash for the loadout menu, and a rare crash when transitioning to or from the ship. So those crashes are now fixed, as well as some miscellaneous fixes which are interesting ones. We have got the fact that players getting stuck on a mission summary screen when a host leaves is now fixed. Non-purchase super credits not being visible in the Warbond overview screen is now fixed, only relevant to the Japanese release. Optional account linking now available in the account section of the in-game settings, and they fixed the Steam applied supplied invalid or not allowed being shown due to different error. They fixed attachments on weapons showing up as purple question marks in the tutorial in some cases. Airburst proximity explosion is now triggered only by enemies and Helldivers. So that is a bloody good course, because of the airburst rocket launcher was completely and utterly irrelevant. We just weren't using it. Why? Because it was triggered by bloody everything, and that just caused an absolute nightmare left, right, and center. So you guys can now go ahead and use the airburst proximity to your heart's content. It'd be worth seeing what this thing can do. I say it's quite good for the eggs on the Terminids, so that thing just takes those eggs out so damn quickly. And the AR-61 tenderizer now has the correct color scheme. Always nice to know that they're making these patch changes and what it is that they're looking into as we take a look at the known issues. They're still looking into the friend requests as far as accepting declining friend requests or even able to send them. So that's been a thing for weeks, nearly months now. So that's quite frustrating. Players not being able to have the option to block other players is also something they're looking into. So massive changes in the social network that they're looking at. There may be an experience delay in medals and super credit payouts, which has been around since, well, the game launched, so that doesn't seem to be being fixed anytime soon, and players may occasionally receive excessive XP. I don't see much of an issue with that. I think that that's quite bloody helpful, personally. Enemies that bleed out do not progress personal orders and eradicate missions. There's a load of things such as the AR-61 tenderizer deals too little damage and is not in the final state that they are intending. So they've got some changes that are going to be happening to that. And a load more, such as planet liberation reaching 100% at the end of a defend mission. There is so much that's going on inside of this game and things that they want to alter, and rightly so, because they've got a huge player base. When we take a look at this post right here coming from the CEO, he states, as announced in a Sony earnings call, we have sold over 12 million units. It's crazy to think that there are more Helldivers than there are Swedes. What a massive achievement for everyone involved in realizing Helldivers 2. A massive thank you to the community for your support, passion, and dedication in the fight for democracy. All love. There is so much coming from this game. It's been absolutely amazing to be a part of it, and it's been an integral part of my journey. So a massive shout out to Arrowhead for bringing us such an incredible game. Hopefully we can get those fixes that we mightily need, and some changes to the forefront with regards to actual Helldivers being allowed to play in the 180 downed countries right now. So we'll see exactly how this one works. 12 million units though, it's a pretty excessive number. Somebody actually put on that main tweet, say, I want to ask the divide between platforms, but F it, Helldivers united, with a response from the CEO saying, you sir are a true patriot, and rightly so. A Helldiver's a Helldiver, no matter what platform they're playing on. So bloody bring it to Xbox. You heard it here first. Now, before we move into the rest of the video, though, we are doing a giveaway here on the channel for you guys to get a copy of Helldivers 2. And if you've already got the copy, don't panic. We're giving the money equivalent in super credits. If you want to get your hands on it, very, very simply, head down into the comments section and put a super Earth emoji. That's correct. Any Earth emoji will do, and it will enter you in. We're going to support for democracy on the 12 million units sold in this one. So a Earth emoji down in the comment section, it'll enter you in. We'll announce it on the community page and in the giveaway announcement page of the Discord. 11,500 people big. Pretty nutty. Nonetheless, let's dive on into what we've got going on here. Evil Bossy has actually made a comment with regards to the balancing notes, as there seems to be a massive push about it right now. Primaries are not getting the love that they have been wanting, and there's a lot of things that need changing with regards to ARs. And Evil Bossy actually commented on this, stating, our CEO is doing a major internal push on balancing, a lot of meetings and a lot of chats going on. So we're hoping to see some sort of balance update very soon with regards to these weapons and how they should actually operate and how they actually push out. It's been an interesting feat so far, and it's really, really good to see that the community are rallying around this and that the Arrowhead developers are genuinely listening to this forefront. It's nice when you've got a CEO that actually agrees with the community input. I'm just saying, the absolute carnage that's come from the fact that assault rifles do not do what they should bloody do, because I've been using a shotgun for ages. I've only just gone onto an SMG. At what point does an SMG become more viable than an AR? Ugh. It's an absolute nightmare. But nonetheless, that is getting worked on right now. Now, some things that you guys should see and be voting up on when it comes to the Reddit page are these two pieces right here. First off, we have this post stating you should be able to spend 5 RC to buy a nice refreshing drink from a vending machine, complete with a drinking animation and a psst when you guzzle it down. It would be absolutely incredible. I think that these little details make all the big changes, and I would love to head over to a vending machine mid-democracy and get a taste of freedom or sip down some canned liberty. Let me know what you guys think via the comment section below, but this one is an absolutely incredible one, and one I am fully backing till kingdom come. Next up, something else that you have my full support and backing on, and apparently so does 6,400 of you. This one right here. If the Patriot exosuit has to have limited amount of rockets in order to be realistic, rocket devastators should too. Not that the Patriot exosuit should have more rockets, but if it's limited to only being able to shoot rockets physically shown on the model, rocket devastators have like what, 12 rockets, maybe more on their backpacks. Why do they get to have an exception? These guys have a 1 second cooldown for rocket spam and shoot 4 at a time. It doesn't feel fair how they can shoot infinite suppressive fire rockets at you, ragdolling you enough to load up a second volley at you, not giving you enough time to actually aim at their head. The amount of rockets they put out should be limited to a big enemy like a Hulk or a tank, not a common pinion. Now, this is absolutely nailed it on the head, and rightly so. The rocket devastators are ridiculous. They do have a resupply, and I fully understand that, and that is absolutely fine. But if the Patriot exosuits have a limited amount of rockets based on what the model actually can hold, why the hell are these little walkarounds got an infinite amount of rockets to fire? If you just literally let one follow you around and didn't shoot it, it would just consistently fire rockets at you, no end. For me, that's a little bit of a nightmare, and if we're going to go on the realistic route, we need to be taking that on two strengths of the imagination. Push it from both sides or don't push it at all. That's my forefront. Let me know what you guys think via the comment section below. Unfortunately, that's all we've got time for today. If you haven't already, smash that like button and subscribe, post notifications turned on. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys later on for some more updates inside of Helldivers 2. Appreciate you, and as always, I'll see you in the clouds.